Hi everyone. Hi Mom. Okay, I finished it. I finished my niece's journal. um, yeah, I was hoping to give it to her tonight. I thought she was going to drop by, but my son is here from visiting from Alberta, and I just made a big dinner. I made spanakopita and Greek-style chicken wings and Greek salad. And I invited my brother and my nieces, but one is going to see Chad Brownlee, so she couldn't make it. And then my other one had a hair appointment, and so she couldn't make it. And my brother was late, but he came. So, yeah, it wasn't the sit-down kind of family dinner I was hoping for, but the food was good, so that's really all that matters, I think. Anyway, I kind of got kicked out of my living room because all the boys were watching hockey, and yeah, that's not something I enjoy doing. So I came down here and I finished my journal. So she wanted one that was a little bit larger than one I had shown her. And I don't know what this measures. Just 6 1/4 by 8 1/2. So what I did, because obviously, you know, I have 8 1/2 by 11 paper that I was using, so it, you know, you're only going to get 5 1/2 inch. So I kind of staggered them. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So I used a file folder, and I had bought, what did I buy? I bought a paper pad. No, I didn't. This was in my stash, but I don't remember what paper pad it was. I liked the color, and I loved this little, it says Journey, and let me telephoto in. I did glossy accent the Journey. Yeah, you can see it shimmer there. And this is done with the Tim Holtz, what's it called? It is, I don't know if I have a name on it. Oh yeah, this one here. What's it called? Doesn't have a name on it. Oh, yeah, it does. Like, could it get any bigger? Vintage Market is what it's called. And it went really well with the Journey already there. It was very similar font. So, I punched it out of some scrap paper. Now, almost the entire thing is done with leftovers from Teresa Collins' travel something or other that I had done a masculine mini album out of, and my niece saw it and she liked it, so I tried to use up all of it. I didn't quite succeed. I have, you know, bits and bobs left over, but nothing major. I used a postage stencil and some modeling paste, and then while it was still damp, I rubbed over it with Perfect Pearls in sort of a copper color. And then I spritzed the whole thing with a gold shimmer from, who is it? Tell me. You guys know, because I use them. Lindy's. Right, Lindy's Stamp Gang. I use it all the time. I used a little bit of, that's that tape, drywall tape. And then the back I just spritzed with the gold. So that's all I did there. I used one of my eyelets on the back, 2 in the front, and did that button closure that I really, really like. And then you just wind, you know, the seam binding around it. And the seam binding I sprayed with Sienna, Tattered Angels. Okay, so I think I'm a little bit too close now, so I'm going to widen out a little bit. Okay, let's get started. So I wanted pockets in front and back because, you know, everybody has something that they want to keep, you know, tuck things in. Well, this piece I had cut out for that mini album, and I didn't use it for some reason. I don't know why. I might have screwed up the hole or something. I don't know. So I backed it with a scrap piece of paper to cover the hole. And all of these are cutouts from the collection. Everything in here now is from the collection, except for the lined paper, which you'll see. So there's just a journaling spot. I didn't do any coffee dyeing because she is going to add photos. I may glossy accent this here. I just didn't do it yet because I was working on the book. And then these were from the collection. They remind me of luggage tags for some reason. Anyway, I stamped out Sarah and Mark. That's her boyfriend. And that's who she's going with. Her boyfriend and his parents are going. So, used a lot of washi tape. And then this was the collection as well. And I turned it into a flip out because it was so big. It's almost a whole page size. And I really liked it. I'm going to widen out a little bit more so it fits in the frame better. And then I had this. This is cut out of the actual front cover. The little. It's kind of a light chipboard. So I left it open and then just tucked a couple of journaling tags. This is a little stamp set that's from Crafty Irina. She sent me a travel one, and this was in there, which is really cute. It's got your name, destination, date, and time. Thought that was cute. And all of these now that I've glued down, they're intended for putting a 2x3. I made them 3x4, just ATC size, and that way you've got a frame around your little picture. She saw how I did mine and she liked it, so she liked that better than actually doing a scrapbook. And she does journal, so yeah, anyway, this was a lot of fun. Okay, so the lined paper here, this is that free download from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And if you if you follow her on her blog, she gives away pretty much weekly some kind of a download, and this was a full 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I use this like a ton. This also is from the chipboard cover. And then I used my tab punch and I put a few tabs throughout. And like things like this, because I really like this for journaling and I didn't want to waste it, so I just kind of accordioned it. And then she can flip it over and write on that side as well. This was just one of the little tags that I thought was cute. So, okay, so here's a photo opportunity and then journaling about the photo if she wishes. And there's just a lot of little tabs and different things. There's another, the scrap paper, the smaller pieces I cut up and made frames like for photos, just to use it up. This is again from that set that Crafty Irina sent me. Photo op, some washi tape. I don't know where I got it. Can't tell you guys, sorry. Then I flipped this one out as well. Did another one of those stamps and some washi. I wanted to give her lots of space. I actually don't know how long she's going for, but there's a lot of pages in here. I think I counted, I think there's close to 40 different pages, plus smaller spots, like, little things like that where you can actually write in, and lots of places for pictures. And this is that Tim Holtz film strip that I totally didn't know I had. That was so bad. I'm looking in a drawer and I'm like, oh, what's this? Yeah, and I had a ticket one. It comes with the ticket one. I didn't know I had it, but, I'm using it now. The postage stamp punch that I have. And this is that little tab thing that punched EK Success. And I just layered it with, a couple other little things there. And then this was a cutout. I left it open just in case she wants to tuck something in there. Added a little bit of that fiber that I just bought. And then this flips open as well. And then this is a center. Now originally I had an envelope in here, and for some odd reason, I think the stitching might have been crooked. And when I went to glue it down, it was fine, but when you turned it, it was all kind of gibbled on the other side. So I just ripped it out and just put the washi over it. And there's two pockets. She won't really need the envelope, I don't think. And this I left open a little bit too, in case she wants to tuck a photo behind that. And I made a photo spot here with washi and a piece of the scrap from the front cover. Yeah, just some more washi tape and another photo spot. World Traveler. This was from October afternoon, I think. These ones here. Ready, set, go, on our way, and please return your seat. I saw this thing on Facebook, and it was from WestJet, which is a Canadian airline, and they had this April Fool's video. Man, was it funny. They had these... No, this is another one. This is not WestJet. Getting it mixed up with something else. This flight attendant, and I believe she was from... I believe it was a... East Coast, I think it was. Anyway, it didn't matter. She was, you know how they go through their routine talking about safety and what you're supposed to do and blah, 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 and they go on and everybody tunes them out. Well, this girl, I tell you, a stand-up comedian, had me in stitches. She was so funny. I thought, boy, why can't we get one like that every time? I think people would actually pay attention. Anyway, she was on Ellen. They ended up putting her on Ellen. I guess somebody sent Ellen the video of her doing her thing, and she was pretty funny. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but I'm almost done. Okay, so she can either put a photo here or she can journal on it, you know, whatever she wants to do. So it's pretty simple, straightforward little journal. Nothing special about it. I wanted to keep it fairly flat so it's really easy to, you know, write in and carry with her. She's very excited and nervous at the same time, and it's a long flight and she doesn't like to fly. She's like me. And anyway, she's going pretty soon, so I'm excited for her. She's always wanted to travel, so this is great. Another spot for journaling, and then I left this part open. She can stick a photo under there. Use that again from the Tim Holtz. And the centers I flipped over, and then I just stamped on them and glued them back into the hole. I don't know where I got this. I have a lot of stamps, you guys. Okay, so what's wrong with this picture? This is upside down. But I figure, whatever. She won't notice, and once you put the photo on it, you won't notice. It's no biggie. But I found it kind of funny. I have to do that at least once in pretty much everything I make. Do something upside down or backwards. And there's another flip out. Notes. I love this. I did this in a journal, in a mini album. Cut this all out. I love that sheet of paper, and this is part of it, I believe. No, this is it's a full grid, I think, up the page. Anyway, I love that particular sheet, and cutting that out, I think that looks kind of cool. Amazing souvenirs. I did that again with the... And then this is the second, well, there's actually 3 pockets, I guess. This one here was just a scrap, but I really like the grid because you can write on it easily. So, you know, it's a full 12, almost a 12 by 12, I think. And, you know, she can journal on the other side of it as well. And then, of course, I stuck in, this one here was just a scrap. And, you know, it had the edge on it. I thought it looked kind of neat once I cornered it. And it's a great place to journal. So it gives her extra little spots in case she runs out of room. And then this one here, I did an accordion. Now, I took these in here in case she wants to add little, whatever they're called. Anyway, I did an accordion pocket on this one because, you know, she might want to tuck pamphlets or whatever, little maps, that kind of thing. So that's it. That's the journal. I mean, like I said, it's, you know, it's pretty simple. It's nothing spectacular, but I kind of like the way it turned out. And I mean, for a travel journal, I think it's good. Simple to use, and it's pretty flat. But like I said, there's, you know, lots of spots for writing. And the spine, I had this ribbon. It wasn't quite as wide as I wanted it, so I overlapped them, sewed them together, and stitched them here and here. And then when I stitched it down, this part that was sticking up, it lays flat now. So that's it. That's the journal. Yeah. So like I said, my son is visiting right now, so I won't be doing a whole lot down in my craft room. He's here for a week, and hopefully, well, we've kind of got a few plans. So I don't go back to work till Monday, so that's good. Anyway, that's all I have to share. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and everybody's doing well. I've had tons of responses to my challenge. I have no updates for it. You know, if you go and you watch the updated video, it's a little clearer. So I'm hoping as many people as possible can participate. It's a really easy challenge, and there's lots of time to do it. It's just a card. That's all it is, guys. Just a card. So anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm going to stop talking now. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.